So I'm not really sure what this whole thing is, but I haven't played disc golf in over a week and I need to film for this channel. And I have a lot of things to say because I realize on most disc golf topics, I don't get to talk about because Swiss Cheese just talks about them. So I got things to say. I got frisbees to throw. Come along, let's play around. Let's play around a disc golf. Come on. Kristin Tattar rating controversy, whatever you want to call it. Basically what happened is the PDGA, you know, every fucking Jesus Christ, I don't do this shit. Because you guys can tell, I'm not even gonna restart because this is how bad I am at this stuff. But yeah, PDGA does their monthly updates. You guys know that. They accidentally left throw pink in that update, which they usually don't do because of special rules that they get accommodated for from the PDGA just for that event. So usually they don't count. They accidentally got thrown in there. Yay, Kristin Tattar 1001 broke the FPO record. Yay, we're all happy. Everyone made their post, DGPT, Kristin Tattar, Latitudes, everyone's doing their congratulation post because that's what you do. You say thank you to Kristin Tattar. Turns out not too much later, everyone sees the confusion. Pros are posting, what's up with my rating? This is wrong. I'm going down, yada, yada, yada. Different fucking things are going. Yeah, they're all on the screen. You get what I'm saying. There's a whole Disc Golf World video. That's why this is like the second channel shit. So I'm gonna throw my disc now. Oh no. Yeah, I'm blaming you guys because I had to sit and wait. Let me just throw the fucking disc for you. Keep flipping for me. Missed that. Now come back nicely. See guys, I can throw a disc. I can throw, oh, got clipped. I can throw a disc, just let me throw it, not talk. That's usually what I do. I script things, I don't talk, I throw frisbees, but now I gotta do this shit because I don't have time in my life anymore. Whatever, it's not even real anyways. But yeah, back to the Tattar stuff. She went on to make an Instagram post where she had this parentheses that some are taking as shade. We got sent directly to the Disc Golf World account. People were like, are you seeing this Kristin Tattar slander? So yeah, that's how we took it. So if that's not how you interpreted it on the title and all that, I apologize. That's just what we're going off. And yeah, it's probably gonna make the video do a little better. But besides the point, Kristin Tattar's rating no longer was 1,001, no longer was it a record. Now it just tied her previous highest, which is still a big deal. Now there is an FPO player back at 1,000 rated. That is pretty dope. It brings back now the questions of what the differences of FPO and MPO ratings and all that nonsense. But I really don't know anything about ratings and how they work, so I'm not the guy to talk about that. I'm sure you can go find someone on Reddit that fucking throws a burger that can explain everything to a T in their mind. And yeah, let's just go to hole 3 and keep on going. Pretty much that is the Kristin Tattar rating drama. It also brings up cool questions because Gannon Buhr was a new career high, I believe, whatever, he's 10:58, still monumentous. And the closer he gets to Paul Macbeth's all time, that conversation on whoever the GOAT is, and we'll have another step. And Gannon's like 12 years old, guys. We have time for him to win like 9 world championships or whatever he's gonna do. So don't have to talk about that, but that's the rating situation. It kind of stirred up the people, the disc golf community, just because there's not really a whole lot going on. Ratings piss everyone off, genuinely, just because it's a reason to yell and it's like, oh, PDGA, you're bad, even though, who cares, dude? Like, genuine, like, who cares? Like, 5 people in the world really care, but that's pretty much everything with the Kristin Tattar and rating situation. We're gonna talk about some other things. Oh, that guy almost just aced. That's actually insane. Holy shit. We're talking about other things that didn't make this week in disc golf, like Drew Gibson talking about what par should be after the Q Series that just happened down in Florida, I believe, that was deemed too hard by some people. If you guys haven't seen the video over on Drew Gibson's channel, definitely go give that a look because, I don't know, it's cool to hear different opinions from touring professionals of all different sorts. Even if you don't agree, it gives you opportunities to see the other side and how you would attack that situation. So I, of course, it's my former employer. I'm gonna watch his videos every single time. It's cool that we're still getting some sort of disc golf off-season content from professionals. Not only Drew, Connor O'Reilly, I saw some Aaron Gossage, Ezra Aderhold, they're not stopping. So it's cool to see that even through the off-season, we're gonna get more disc golf. Maybe not as much, hopefully, of the disc golf drama controversy like the Kristin Tattar rating situation, but that wasn't even all that bad, if we're being honest. It was a simple mistake that got corrected. It's one day of like, but it's the disc golf off season. Not a lot going on. We need people to have emotion and care about disc golf right now. So whatever way we can do that, let's just do it. Every Sunday, I'm gonna be posting on this channel about disc golf news that maybe we didn't talk about on the disc golf world because it just got, we had already talked about too much, or didn't deem it as important, or something that I feel was, I want to give my opinion on, that I didn't get to say because Swiss did on This Week in Disc Golf and I'm not on Friday's episodes. And yeah, so that's what this is. I'm going to get my opportunity to voice my opinion. And also one more thing, because most of you are probably new to the channel, and I'm going to expose you to what I do over here. But don't worry, we still have more professional disc golf stuff to talk about first. I mean, have you seen Gannonburr respond to the comments? No, I'll give you time to read it right here. Please just hit this freaking putt for me, dude. I can't believe I just said freaking. I can't say fuck on this channel. What am I doing? And I just suck, dude. All right, did you read it yet? Damn it. My takeaway from that whole response was he uses everything he possibly can to become a better disc golfer. So many times I hear him answer questions like, I use it as fuel, I use it as hype, I use it as motivation, determination, whatever it is. I think it was Idle Wild, I asked him at the press conference, how do you respond to the haters? Because at this point, people were complaining about him winning so much, making it boring, taking too long on putts, just not acting the way they liked. And he said he uses it as fuel. It doesn't affect him. It's cool to see that any conflict that he sees in this game, he uses it to make himself better. And if that isn't scary from a 19-year-old, I don't know what frickin' is, dude. Other pros have said some opinions on social media, not just Drew, not just Gannon, but players like Andrew Presnell, major winner, had this to say about baskets. As I try to somehow make this putt. Oh God. To the next hole. I've always been on the same side as Andrew Marweed right here, that making the basket any sort of smaller discourages more circle tube bids, and I think disc golf needs more highlights, needs more putts from distance being hit, more things to be like, hey look, we're awesome, because people don't understand how hard it is to make a putt, even if it's from 20 feet. Like, it's not uncommon for some of the best in the world to miss some of those on the occasion, and to the non-disc golfer, oh really? It doesn't look that hard. I think what Marweed's trying to say is when you're in situations like this, people that aren't as confident at putting won't want to even risk this. They will straight up lay this up. And do you want to see more people laying up? I think that's the argument. And the reason is, if the basket's smaller, I'm going to want to be 5 feet next to it because I can't make a damn putt to save my life. So it doesn't incentivize people like Andrew Marweed to risk it as much. But when you have a bigger basket where Andrew can miss it and go 35 again and feel confident of hitting it, but now, who knows? But interesting point nonetheless. Let me know in the comments, as always. Fast-paced disc golf news. I hope the concept is there and people aren't shitting completely on the clickbait, because I talked about it as much as I fucking could. But talking about clickbait, let's go to the next topic of this week's disc golf news. See, I'm reiterating that as much as I can. This next thing that is riling up people for some reason, I'm gonna throw in these 3 T-Bird 3s because they're brand new. I'm trying to figure out how they fly differently, so yeah, enjoy. Oh, and now it's raining, cool. People were mad that this title in this article, oh my God, that one ate it, that the title of the article was claiming that some, like, disc golf was the reasoning behind this dude getting his leg cut off, amputated. I forgot what it was, but it had nothing to do with disc golf. As people are pissed about that, which is kind of fair because disc golf hasn't seen a lot of public, like, news on it and stuff, and always seems to be negative, especially after we just made a video on the disc golf world talking about a huge article that shit on disc golf completely, just shit on disc golf and the culture of it. So to see that come out like 2 days later was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'm pretty sure that's all the professional disc golf stuff I wanted to talk about here, and that's good because we're on hole 12 and I gotta go bury something, but I still got a lot of holes to play, so still join me on that journey, sort of. I'm gonna throw some discs. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If not, I'm sorry. I apologize, but it's just what's gonna happen on Sundays from now on. Thank you for watching. I should probably fill you up to speed on what we do around here. So let me update you guys on the Berdogi universe. So I gotta do a quick disclaimer. Berdogi is a world of characters in a universe full of disc golf magic. Or I don't know really how to explain it, but it's a convoluted world of my area of disc golfers slash fictional characters in the internet universe. So if that's something you want to be a part of, here's your first introduction of the wonderful universe of Berdogi. Rip your pen as you head to your favorite bowl hole and enjoy the wonderful universe of Berdogi. For those that didn't catch it, a new course record was hit over at Honey Creek Acres. Your boy snagged a 6 under that included 4 missed circle 1 putts. Hopefully that lights a fire underneath some of you before I go out and smash double digits like it's my dick on another lonely Saturday night.
Today I aced 2 times in one day.
547 days and Disc Golf Jesus is still out here getting firsts.
I throw a hole 1, I throw like 3 or 4, and I throw absolutely fucking garbage. Knocking out the other holes, not like throwing really bad, not throwing really good. I have 20 minutes that I need before I needed to leave, and I'm like, let's go throw hole 1. I'm like, time lapse. I'm like, this is the hole. I'm like, this is the frisbee I thought I was gonna do good at this hole with. I'm like, going into it. I'm like, the time lapse is gonna do something. I'm like, I have a feeling on this hole. Throw it, and as soon as I throw, I'm like, that's actually gonna be good. Hits the tree, and I got worried. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, it knocks off. But I don't know if the tree helped it or if the tree hurt it. I don't know if the tree did anything, but finds the bottom of the basket.
Off the tree and in the chains with the time lapse. But Jesus wasn't done yet. I'll let him explain.
And then I'm like, whoa, that was like 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm gonna go walk to hole 9 and see if I can get a better shot. Maybe I can hit metal, get something even close. Grab my ginger out of my bag. I'm like, okay. I'm like, just put it close. And right off my hand, I'm like, whoa, that's gonna be close. And it was just a beeline, chains, bottom of the basket, second ace of the day.
He might be able to get it done on the course, but inside the VFW would be different. That's okay because I didn't do much better at this week's putting league. Shout out Bubs for taking the dub with the worst putter on the market. Must be in his blood. Because if you didn't catch the Halloween Dubs tournament, here's El Jefe's putt for the win.
Give me that shit, bro. Give me that shit, dude.
Can't forget about the costume contest.
Disc Golf Jesus.
Check out the full video to see Jack Skellington in action, or to cry like Dewstain over here. Also, the Putting League recap is out, but that's more for the jokes, and apparently the Juggalo love. Of course, you got Brandon out sharing the floppy spirit as always. We'll be back filming next week, so bring the tissues and keep the judges at home. On day 548 for Disc Golf Jesus, he went on over to Antioch. I can already hear some of you asking why. Which is what I'm still thinking after Jesus shows off how stupid taking down the tree on hole 4 was.
Sorry, Berdogi. Ballista.
There better have been a reason, and not just because you people can't throw sidearm. Big thanks to the homies for helping me replace my T-Bird 3. I haven't given up hope yet, so keep your eyes peeled for 2 in the pinky. Yep, that's her name. Join the Berdogi Universe Facebook group for more updates and to be a part of future videos. I'm looking for people to help review the time-lapse and give opinions on the new Salem course. Not ready to go public with my thoughts yet, but I will say I saw this out there. It said this. Shout out to the crew that went to Fairfield to help plant 10 trees across the course. Ron and Discontinuum stepped up huge donating the trees. And big thanks to the volunteers taking your time to make our course better. Often a thing that goes unthanked. So, thanks. Has anyone else seen these posted around courses near you? If not, stay on the lookout, as it seems something shady is in the works out there. I'll make sure to give updates if anything else suspicious pops up. Here are this week's found frisbees. If you happen to lose a disc, make sure to report it over on the Facebook group. 10% better chance of getting it back. And that's everything going on in the Berdogi universe. Make sure to follow along for the next weekly recap. And if you want to be featured, either post about it or let me know, so I can highlight all the awesome people doing cool things and updating the community on everything, anything. And that's everything you need to know going on in the Disc Golf universe, professional or Berdogi. Hope you enjoyed.